ASMR video. This will be part 2 of a gameplay series I'll be doing, in which I'll play this game called Superliminal. Superliminal. Okay. Superliminal. So this is where I have left off in the previous part. Okay. 5 a.m. Okay. So this video is a continuation of the previous part, which I play this game, and I'm gonna start a new level. Okay. So I'm back at this hotel-like place again, with the reception here. Okay. And this chess piece, there's this chess game here. Okay.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
Okay.
And despite touring the Waterfall Serenity Zone in the previous section,
That is a small can.
you may still be experiencing feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt. Why do I feel like everything is going wrong, even when the sun is shining?
So, if you have not watched the other part, basically this game is a puzzle type of game where it has this strange gimmick of where you use objects and it plays with your perspective, and when you take it and put it at the end, it becomes bigger. You see here, this can here. I could play around with this can, but if I point it out and pick it up and point it out at the hallway at the end, it will change in size based on your perspective. So yeah, and your surroundings. Okay, alright, so I'm in this section here. Okay. Whoa. That is not good. Okay. This is getting a little creepy, okay. But don't worry. If I remember, this has no jump scares, so there are no total jump scares in this game. So basically, this level is like the horror part of this game. You have to really navigate through a puzzle section here. So this is, oh yeah, okay, so these are gas tanks, and it could be so big. Yeah, look at that. And here is some blood. Yeah, that's not good. Hopefully it's just paint. Hopefully it's just paint. Okay. So this is a glow-in-the-dark moon that I got like 13 years ago. Like 12 years ago. Like when I first became a teenager, I got this. So in the meantime, I'm going to rub objects as I play for your ASMR triggers, okay? If this scene is creeping you out, I'm going to try and we enlighten your fear, because this is like the hardest part of the game. Okay. I'm gonna keep going here. Notice, alright? Okay, so this game has, yeah. Oh no, murder beans. This is pretty dark and pretty creepy. Okay, so now I have to find a way through this path here. There seems to be another hallway here, so let's get to it. Oh, some beautiful plants, yay. Some beautiful plants. I'm gonna have a go with rubbing this moon here. Okay, to maybe alleviate, to make your fears go away. If this part of this game is maybe creeping you out, but yeah. But don't worry. Once I get through this chapter, the game will become more and more peaceful. This is like the hardest level in terms of the factor of fear. But there are no jump scares. That's the good part. Ooh, lights. Okay. Alright. Ooh. Oh yeah. Let's go here. Let's go here. Notice. I think I need to grab something. Okay. So here are some lights. Okay, let's go. We have to go through this tightrope. Okay, so that's a dead end. I think I'm playing an obstacle course here, so. And it's pretty creaking here, so let's go and move forward. Let's go and move forward, okay. Sorry, I had to take a little break because my allergies are starting to come in, and that's not good. It's springtime here, and I had to do some sniffles, so I had to. Okay. Oh, more chess pieces. Yay, king. That's a bishop. That's a rook. Okay, another rook, a knight, and another king. Or I thought it's a queen. Yeah, that's a queen, not a king. That's the king. Soda packs. I remember getting those back in gatherings, okay? This seems like a warehouse or like storage rooms or something. Okay, what should I do? Where should I go? Oh, another pawn. That's a chess piece. If I remember, I have to walk backwards and go climb these stairs. And let's see. Okay.
Warning. You were advised to subject yourself to explosive mental overload by descending into a ritual dream. You are now descended into a dream and a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further.
Okay.
You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
Okay, so when there's narration, I'm going to use that time to rub on objects for your tingles. You can pause the video if you want, or just read the subtitles that are given to you. Alright. Okay, so I see red lights. Oh, it's an exit sign. Like every object, I can make the sign very small or very big. See? Look at that. A really big sign. Okay. Let's continue on. Let's continue on. You can see my reflection become red. That's because the screen is right in front of me. Okay. That's where I came from. Let's continue on. Oh yeah, I remember going here. Okay. Alright, let's use this as our light source because the room is so dark over there. Let's continue and proceed. Proceed here. Let's have another drink. Yeah, like at some point there's like a mechanic where if you try to get to as many sodas, the machine will stop working, and then yeah. There's also another sign here, but I can't take it into the room because of this barrier. Okay. gonna work my way up here. Yeah, I remember playing this and there was like a hidden passageway here. But let's see if I can find a way to get these objects. No, I can't. Oh yeah, there's a lighting here, so.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1% of patients? This correlates strongly with the 99% of patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the standard orientation protocol.
Okay. I'll just leave the flashlight on. And I'm gonna play. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm at this point. I remember making a mistake that I have to. Oh, okay. Okay, the lights turned on. Now I can breathe. I remember clicking here and the lights have turned on. But I remember making this mistake where I thought I have to go back, but it led me to another part of the game, so. So I'm gonna go and proceed forward. Before I had to go, before I went back, but I don't know why these doors are closed. So let's continue on. I'm gonna continue on. Okay. Oh. So that's the end of this level. That's the end. Okay. Okay, so now it's 6 a.m. It's gonna have to turn on all the alarms. Okay, so I'm at this hotel room again, or subject room, and that means that I have completed the horror part, the horror part of the game. So the hardest level, the hardest game in terms of the fear factor is done. So there are no more scary levels in this game. The horror level that's the only level that is the horror, that has some aspects of the horror. So this is a receipt that I got when I bought a coffee that was free, and they still give me this receipt. It's at Tim Hortons. It is a receipt from Tim Hortons. I'm just using this for the tingles to calm down, hopefully relieve your fear. If that level gave you some fears, I'm doing this to rejuvenate, to heal back from the the scariest level of the game. Even though there are no real jump scares, I'll still do this because you might have been a bit creeped out on that previous level. So now I'm going to continue on with this level. Let's see what this level has to offer. Okay, the same hallway, the same lobby or reception area. Okay, let's see what this game has in this level. Okay, more cans. Okay, alright, it's a big can. I'm gonna proceed further and further. I remember this level. This level has a specific gimmick Like if I click, I cannot drag. Well, I can drag, but I'll get there. If I, like, there are points where there's a point where I click on an object and it will all copy itself. So I'm going to have to find a way to press this button. So that's the first puzzle of this level. Okay. So like I said, this game has a lot of puzzles, but they're pretty easy. But I remember this level took me the longest because there was this one puzzle that took me ages to solve. And then it turns out that the solution was pretty much a no-brainer solution that I have never thought of. So I'm gonna just grab this door and use it as weight. Okay, let's continue on. Okay. See. Yeah, this is the gimmick of this level. So this level, if I click on these objects, like the door, I cannot drag them, but it just duplicates. See, it copies itself. And look at that. Oh my gosh. I can make it as small as I can. Look at that. You can hear the mouse sounds. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Let's go and move forward. How about this one? Look at that, I'm making another staircase. Wow. And I can climb. And I can go down here. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So let's go down here.
Attention. Dr. Pierce requires you to note the following risks of dream overexposure.
Look at that.
Memory loss,
Clicking on the fire
quantitative
alarms.
and qualitative, hallucinations of dreaded or annoying objects, unrealistic beliefs about the length of hallways, and other side effects which have not yet been discovered or which cannot be understood.
So, alright. The alarm clock is getting annoying, so I'm gonna click on this. Oh, it just duplicates. Look at that. Oh, I can drag them now. Oh, look at that. I can just copy and paste it. Like if I click here, it duplicates. You see? Look at that. I can make an entire stack of alarm clocks. Alright. Let's move our way out. Okay. Let's continue on. So we're up with this another hallway. I don't know why my cursor is now a smiley face. Okay, it changed. Alright, let's move on. Okay, now we're getting onto these puzzles. I remember the next puzzle after was the hardest. The one that took me the longest to solve. Alright. Look at that. Look at that. I could just copy and paste all these apples. Look at that. Oh, that is so cool. And make them super big. Imagine I can do this in real life. I could have unlimited apples to eat. Okay, let's continue on. Oh no. Shoot, my nose is getting super itchy because of all of the pollen. Okay, this is the level that took me ages to solve. This is the one. So, I remember this level becoming so hard to figure out for me because I thought I had to. My nose is really, really itchy. It's really bothering me right now. I have to like rub my nose. It's super itchy, but this is where it took me the longest because I thought I had to do something with taking these apples and placing on the button like this using the dragging. But the thing is that there's this fan here. There's this fan that blows all of the apples, preventing me from taking it up these stairs, and I cannot even hold them. It just copies. Okay. I can make as many apples as I can. And if I go fall down, it will take me back up here. So, I remember the solution. The solution of this puzzle is just to go up here, align with the perspective, and click on the apple like that. And that was the way out of this problem, of this puzzle. So,
warning, Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes to the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you. I have no subroutine to correct these errors. Of the standard orientation protocol. You will not receive these messages. They would not make sense regardless.
this is a full moon, a moon glow in the dark. This is a magnifying glass, the one I got from someone that I know. Okay, someone that I know well, alright. And the cool thing is that I can use this. Look at that. I can use this glass and I can mess with these background lights. Do you see the magnifying glass? Look at that. I can twist it around. It creates this weird effect. If you see it in my background to your left of the video, look at that. And I turned the magnifying glass. It creates this cool mirror effect like that. Alright, let's go back to this game and let's continue on. Let's continue on to this game. Alright, let's go. What's this puzzle has to offer? Alright. Okay. I guess I have to use these as ramps. Alright. Oh yeah, if I right click, everything will go back to one piece. So I could just go through like that, and by the way, I could pull out these fire alarms. Okay, and there's another chessboard here. That's pretty cool. I play chess, okay, but I'm learning how to play chess.
Attention, Dr. Pierce continues to input significant errors. I will interpret his basic ideas. Hello, my introductions are redundant. I am a real doctor who went to doctor school.
Okay, my allergies. I hate my allergies. They're getting really annoying. Okay.
Transmission ends.
That's pretty cool. So I always find myself in these pink hallways and these hallways with these like concrete walls. And here's another elevator.
Hello, name is my Pierce Dr. Glenn. To the somber welcome experience, team of your care leader patient care development. Condition.
So this is another level of this game. I completed the last level with the pink hallways. So that gimmick of that level was copy and pasted and duplication, and also with your perspective as well. So once again, the alarm has gone off, and now it says 7 a.m. If I remember, I see like a pattern where every level the time goes forward 1 hour. I think there should be a pattern here. Okay, so there's something different. Okay. So I'm gonna play this level before I finish off for this part, and there will be one more part after this one, I think, because I think I'm more than halfway to this game. Alright. Over there is another secret room, but I'm not gonna go into that yet.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. This is a notification that you have reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged absence. Please continue to do whatever you did most recently.
Okay.
And discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
Oh yeah, I remember this level. This is like the best, one of my most favorite parts of this game, because you'll see why. So you start off with this enormous hall. Look at that. Look at all this peaceful, big hall. Okay. And there's just another time where I will rub this plastic glow in the dark moon. Alright. Okay, let's continue on. So you've got this house. It's nothing too special. It looks like a normal house. Looks like it's made out of cardboard, but if I make it big enough, I could actually go inside the house. Look at that. You see here? If I go up here, I could go inside. Look at that. And I can't go up inside from there, but if I go inside, look at that. Unfortunately, I can't go up here because the house is too big. I like how this game plays with your proportions, and you have to also get the proportions right. And sometimes, okay, and even get cans. Look at that. I can't get cans from that machine, so. Okay, so it's a bit too small, so I have to make it a tad bigger. A tad bigger. Okay, this should be good. This should be good. This should be good. Alright. I could also exit here. Oh my gosh, the entrances have changed. It's the same cardboard house. It's the same cardboard house, but the entrances will change depending on which exit I have come from. So, if I come from this entrance here, this doorway will be this entrance. If I go use the entrance from the other side, okay, this entrance will change. Okay, so I'm gonna go here and use this, but unfortunately the door is too small, so I'm gonna make the house bigger. Okay, let's make it bigger like that. That should be good. Okay, I'm gonna go up here. Looks like someone has recently moved in, okay, to this house. Okay. There's another passageway here, and it's just have to go through here to get it. Okay, looks a little creepy. Okay.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In addition to continuing and discontinuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any experiences that you may have recently. If this is not the case,
Okay.
you may be receiving this message in error.
Let's continue on. There's a doorway here. I thought this passageway, this doorway would open and lead to another secret. Oh, by the way, if you have not watched the first video of this game, I did not tell you this game yet, but this game has secrets. This game has secrets. Okay, there's a big Jenga tower. And I want to get up here, but luckily there's this fan here. And I had to use this fan. Okay. I have to use this fan to blow this up. To blow the Jenga towers. To blow the Jenga blocks off. Okay. Okay, I'm good. And now I'm in this next room. So yeah. The puzzle here is to click this wet floor. No, it's not the wet floor. The puzzle is to find something else. Find another passageway in case here. There is nothing else out of place but except this window here. I can click on this window and make it bigger and go through it. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I just came from that window that I took it off and I managed to go inside. Look at that. Okay, so it looks like I'm in a changing room.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to read you my favorite inspirational quote I made. The worst thing you can do is focus on negativity. Don't stare into the cage of death, the pain of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of human nature, or the eventual loss of everything you've ever held dear. Whatever you do, don't focus on
Okay,
that.
this I could relate. This quote I can relate. Oh my gosh, that's a puzzle. I remember this section. It took me a little bit of a while to make it. I have to find a way to get this big enough so that I can go through it. So I have to be a bit precise here. So the goal is to go through, whoops, the goal of this part is to go through this little tiny door. You see that little tiny door in the middle, the little tiny door in the middle. I have to make it big enough so I can go inside. Whoops. Nope, it's a little too small for me. A little too small. Okay. I remember this part. In this part of the game, there's a way for me to go to be really, really small. Like there is like a technique where I could go infinitely small and the game would crash. But I'm not gonna do it in this playthrough because the goal of this playthrough is to finish this game. In like the fewest parts. Okay, I can go through here, that's good. And I'm at the vent. And the coolest part is I can click over there, make it small, and use that. Use this place and put it here. And I could just go back. I can go back and can go up here. And that's the part where I can just take this. There's a I could just take this and become as infinitely small. Because how I can manipulate perspective. In this part, I can manipulate this perspective and become really, really, really tiny, and the game would crash. So, and now I feel really small. I feel really, 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 really small. Okay.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations. Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
I remember this level. I can become as small or big. Look at that. I get these two portals, and whenever I go through, I'll be a bigger version. These will look small. If I go through here, this will become super big here. If I go through here, look how big it would get. Now, let's see if I make this super tiny. If I go through here, look what happens. You see, if I go through this portal, look at that. I'll end up here. So, if I go through here, look at that. I become extremely small. Look at that. That is actually super creepy. Super cool. Not creepy, but cool. So, all I need to do is to take this and end up here. I would end up here. So that's a pretty cool level. So I had to play this level. It requires me to play through these portals and pass through this keyhole. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take this and make it as big as I can on the other side, because this is actually a box. There's a game of chess happening over there, so I'm gonna also use these and drop here. Wow. I wonder who's winning in this game of chess. Okay. Now I need to make myself bigger. And I need to go and get this house and make it as big as I can so I can pass through. I really like how this game lets you use portals in solving puzzles. Okay. So now I have gone through this part and I have reached another elevator. Okay. And I think this is the end of this level. This was apparently, this is like, not apparently, but definitely one of my most favorite levels of this game, because how it uses portals and kinda plays with your size and perspective, because the moment you go through a portal, you'll end up in another one, and also will determine how big you'll get. So, I'm gonna turn off this alarm. So this marks the end of part 2, as I finished 3 levels of this game. So if I remember correctly, I think I remember passing through 6 levels of this entire series, and this series so far in 2 parts. So that leaves me to, I think, 3 or 4 more levels left of this game. So so I think I'll be able to finish this game in 1 more part, so part 3, and there'll be a 3-part series where I play this game full of ASMR tingles alongside of it. So ending part 2, stay tuned for the final part of this mini series, and peace out.